Hey everyone, welcome to another devlog of Slidy Poop. This devlog might end up being more of an update video than a regular devlog because as we are nearing feature completion, I'm spending more time on tuning the game and polishing different aspects of the game rather than building entire features. So let's jump into Trello and look at our tasks for Monday. I got feedback from my wife Disha regarding the end of game screen. She said that the screen was looking too busy and didn't look quite polished. So I might try to come up with some other design for the end of game UI. So let's take a quick look at the current implementation of the end of game UI. I do agree that there are a lot of animations and it doesn't look really polished. And once we add the poop splash animation in the background, we might be cramping too many animations in a single UI. The new design for the end of game UI feels much cleaner and simple than the previous implementation. It's also less busy because there are not too many animations going on. And once we add the poop splash animation in the background, I think this UI will look definitely much better than what we had before. So I'm going to go ahead with this design. The main task for today is to design the final look of the splash screen of the game. We are going to have two splash screens, one is for the company and one is the game splash screen. So we might finalize the art today and get all the assets exported so that we can put them in the game as soon as possible. And I might also work on some random bugs and more polished stuff today. Let's take a quick look at the new splash screens for the game. The first one is the company splash screen for Hula Hool Games. And the next one is the game splash screen for Slidy Poop. I'm really loving how these turned out and I'm excited to add some cool animations to these screens tomorrow and pop them in the game and show it to you guys. It's Wednesday morning and it has been raining a lot this week in Mumbai, which is definitely a pleasant change from the hot summer. So today we are going to add new animations to the splash screens we created yesterday and add them to the game and check them out. Let's look at the animations I've made for the splash screens of the game. The next task is to pop these in the game and make a build to my phone and see how the splash screens look at the start of the game. I'm really loving how these have turned out and they make my game look much more polished than before. Our game artist has implemented some basic sprite animations for the end of game Poop Splash. And before going into too much detailing with the art, we wanted to test out if these sprite animations work for us. So I'm going to add them to the game and test them out now. So here is the basic Poop Splash animation that our artist has made. I'm going to add this to the game and see how it looks on the end of game screen. So we have decided to move ahead with the current Poop Splash animation, and we will be adding a lot more details to the art to make the splash even more gross. So before we end this devlog, I wanted to introduce you to some of the newly named characters in the game. So let's check them out. So with that, we end this week's devlog. If you have any feedback, do leave it in the comment below. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of future devlogs. As always, have a wonderful weekend and thanks for watching.